Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's alright. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Andromeda, can you put this in the 18 on Facebook? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay. All right, let's I just pulled off the road here on the at the rest area, so I got a good internet connection here. I thought we'd take advantage of this place here and chant, do a little japa together, and maybe a little harikata discussion about the absolute truth. Okay, let's get to it. Hare Krishna. I need some fan. Let me get the fan here. Be right there. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Okay. There we go. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Rama Rama Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Rama Hari Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Ah, Krishna Hari Rama Hari Krishna Hari Rama Hari Krishna Hari Rama Hari Krishna Hari Rama Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasani Nityananda 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Ah! Nityananda! Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Oh my Lord. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda, 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 Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita. Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita, Sri Advaita. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra. Oh my Lord Krishna. Oh, Krishna! Yadi yadi! Ah, Krishna, Gora, Krishna, Gora, Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Gora, 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 Krishna, Gora, Krishna. Oh my Lord. You're too much, but give me more. Forever. You know how devotees say, I have no love for Krishna. They say that real devotees say that. But it's actually true. We have no love for God. Lord says, just chant. I'll give you the love. I've got the love. Just open your fucking mouth, man, and say Hare Krishna. And I'll give you the love because I am the love. I got the love. And all you got is a mouth. Use it to chant Hare Krishna, and I'll give you the love. That's how it is. Yeah, it's a contradiction. The whole damn thing is a contradiction. It's a paradox. Krishna is a paradox. All right. So we're gonna play. You guys like to do gamblings, right? And lotteries and all that stuff. I know out there you all like to do that, but I know you Vites, you repress yourself. You wanna buy a lotto ticket, but you won't do it because it's against the rules that Prabhupada taught you. So we're going to do a Krishna conscious lottery system here. So we're going to just open the book and see if we find any treasure. Okay, just open the book. Okay, let's see. We may or may not find treasure, or do we always find treasure? Let's see. I don't know if I should share this. Here. Only for me, nothing for you. Nothing, no, nothing, no for you. You many lifetimes before you get prema, no. Only for me. I ain't gonna do that one on you. This is Lord Chaitanya's, it's his day, it's his preaching, his time. He's giving out every time, anything, everything. Expensive one, yeah. Let's see. O Sanaka, glory to Brigu's family. Although the supreme Brahmastra weapon was released by Asvatthama, was irresistible and without check or counteraction. It was neutralized and foiled when it was confronted by the strength of Vishnu, Lord Krishna. Oh, what do we do with that? That's his, everything. That's the Maya. See, the weapon was thrown at at Arjuna. See, the weapon, it's irresistible. You can't counteract it. You can't check it. But the Lord was able to check it because, it's his Maya, man. And that's why nobody can counteract it in a mundane way. You can't counteract the weapons of Maya by speculation. Right? You can't do it by speculation, speculative paths, nothing. Yeah, only the devotees. The Lord counteracts all these things because Arjuna was a devotee, and the Lord counteracted the weapon. Therefore, and that's how it works, man. That's why you want to be saved. What does save mean? The Lord is going to save us, man. We got to be in the real line. See, that's the whole thing. It's all about getting in the real line. Not cutting into the line, the Lord will say, hey, what are you trying to climb into the kingdom of God some other way? Right, Amy? You can't do that, can you? You got to go in through the door. You got to go in through the gate. Narrow is the gate. Where does all this preaching come from, man? It's a narrow gate. See, the narrow gate is the conclusive understanding of the absolute truth. That is the door. Yeah, you believe in the door. That means you believe in the word of God, who is with God. That's the intimate associate of the Lord. There we go again. Repeat, 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 repeat. Nothing but repeat. Repetitive preaching, right? The people, they say, Gar, you always repeat, you repeat yourself, you repeat yourself, you repeat yourself, but they don't do. They don't follow the narrow path, the narrow gate, the real gate, the gate that where you win the prize, you win the lottery, man. You win the lottery. I won the lottery. I win every time, man. The house always wins. What do we got here, man? Hare Krishna. Today I was blasting the Hare Krishna song from Radhe Temple CD that Janaki Devi Dasi sent me. My town is a tourist place on the beach and is very busy Memorial Day weekend. I blasted that song with the windows down for everyone to hear. All right. I like what you bring very much. Yeah. Yeah, see this tourist idea. That's why we use it here. Oh, you a tourist? You know what tourists do? They come into a city like Amy lives there. They come for the day, right? They come for the day, they look around. They don't really know the town. They don't know the good places to go, do they? The treasure spots and all that stuff. It's only the people who live in that tourist town. See? They're the ones who know the good spots to go, the cheaper spots. And the tourists, they they're always misled. They people take advantage of them, rip them off and all that, that. But the people who live in that tourist town, they know how to sidestep all these things. So don't be a tourist when you come here. Come here, live here for a while. you know Visit often, visit every day if you can, visit regularly, watch the replays. They're almost as good as the lives, maybe sometimes very good. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the secret. Everything is talking about Krishna and the path, you see. Tourism. See? Tourism. Yeah. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada. The Bhagavad Gita, it is said that the Brahma Jyoti, or the glowing transcendental effulgence, is resting on Lord Krishna. Yeah, see, if you just are looking at the Brahma Jyoti, if you're just looking at the Lord's Maya, you don't see the full connection. You don't have the full understanding, and that's the problem. And that's why those persons, they're only looking at the Brahma Jyoti or Brahman level, and they say, one love, it's all about one love, one love, one love. See, that's all they see. Or oneness, it's all about oneness. Let's just be one, and then the speculations come. Yeah, let's disappear. Let's get rid of the ego. No ego, let's disappear. Let's become one with God. Let's become one with the universe. They don't see it resting on Krishna. If you rest on Krishna, if you find rest in Krishna, there you go. You won the prize, man. Krishna's the prize, man. You won the prize. Full understanding, full knowledge, full realization. Complete self-realization. You now have won back your soul, and now you're a soul winner. The Lord says, I could use a guy like you or a gal like you. Because of your ecstatic love, now I'm going to appear in others and give them the full level realization if they associate with you. If they listen to your crazy opinion, which most will think is crazy, because the so-called spiritual masters in this world are not resting on the real Krishna. They're resting in some level of the Maya, even the mode of goodness, and they say, "Ah, I see that this is self-realization. You see goodness and pure goodness. You notice goodness, pure goodness. See? Goodness, the person imagines even. Ah, I've realized the absolute truth. They preach that as pure bhakti all most of the time. The acharyas, so-called acharyas in our line, sometimes, like I remember this guy in the Puri March disciple, the mode of goodness guy, Brahmin, But everybody, oh, you're acharya, man. You're in the real line. And I was looking at his symptoms, and the guy was Brahmin. And everybody thinks that's pure devotional service. And he's an acharya. People take initiation from him. You know what Gohari says? You liar! You're a liar! You're an offender! You're offensive! But 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 how can you say that? He's such a nice guy. Narayan Raj is such a nice guy. Radhakun Anantadas was a nice guy. He was nice, good persons. Yeah. You know what's not so nice? Inconclusive. I mean, I can't help it. The Lord has spoiled me. He showed me the difference between a nice guy, and a pure guy or gal. The difference between a pure person, this one that really trips out Balarams, a purified person. Oh, don't say that to anybody. You're a purified person? How dare you say that? Yeah, a purified person. Can you tell a purified person? Yeah. Well, they usually have a big smile on their face that is broader and wider than anybody else's you ever seen. Why? Because they got the pie, man. They got the apple pie in the sky, man. They got it, man. They figured it out. That's why they laugh like a cosmic person. Cosmic. They understand things that nobody knows. Not even the greatest scholars can understand the emotional state, the intentions, and the mind of such persons. Look at that poor Christina, man. She comes here the first couple of days and totally Gohari just acts like a madman, scares him away. Luckily, Amy and some others were there. They'll say, "Oh, wait, just hold that for a little bit, wait a while. It's not like you've seen." The purification started like that. Just a few words. What? Karma? What kind of subject is that? And go, how dare you? You're not very welcoming. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like conclusiveness. Maybe you got to work up to this here. You gotta, I don't know. I'm not very good at that nowadays. Not when I'm giving a class to people who've been around for 7 years. What do we got here? Let me read what Amy says. Get in the line. You snuck in through the back door, but I'm in the line. Exactly, man. You watch out for those sneaks. You don't claim, you don't climb in if you climb into the kingdom of God some other way than what we preach, you get thrown out. Just like Jesus said, man. It's always the same routine. Throw that person out. What is this, Johan? What is this? What? You don't want to accept Guru? Oh, you think you're better than Guru? You think your ideas are better than Guru's ideas that you claimed? That you claimed was your Guru? What hypocrisy. Throw that guy out of the kingdom. He was never really in here anyway. So he's out. Let's let's write it down. Let's put him in the book of death still. He thought he was in the book of life. No, you're still in the book of death, man. you're going to take another birth, man, because you're trying to climb in the kingdom of God some other way. That goes for everybody, You got to find somebody who's living in the kingdom of God. You know, they have that life Jesus was talking. I have life. I can give it to you abundantly. You know, one of those guys. Hey, is Radhanath one of those guys? Jayapataka. How about Narayan Raj? Those disciples, they don't look like they got a lot of life, man. Hare Krishna. Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti. Hey, you're doing it alone, man. What is this? Shuddha Bhakti. You're alone, man. No, I'm with Krishna up here. No, no, you're alone. That's what oh, what humor. Terrible humor, Amy. Huh? Pretty gross guy, huh? But it's true, though. I mean, what don't I mean? We need vivid examples of what's really going on. These people, these Narayan Raj followers, man, they're alone. They're not with Krishna. Yohan's not with the real devotee. He's not a real friend of Vishaka. I gotta stand up for the truth. I can't stand up for lies. I can't stand lies, actually. I cut the line of the traffic, and the tourists were beeping and angry with me. I was yelling, live here. I live here, man. I can go ahead of you. Exactly. Yes, it's available here. Feel much fresher when you look at your own point. Yeah. You know what is not so nice. Illusion. Exactly. Yeah, regardless of how nice they are acting. You are real. No bullshit here. Yeah, I mean, Bhakti Siddhanta was trying to get people to understand this. Bhakti Vinod also, and Prabhupada, the difference between a Brahmin and a friggin' Vaishnava, and they were not quite successful. So we're going to give it another try. Then that was the way of Brahmins to get it, the Brahmin class and sannyasi class type thing to get the point across. They had a little more etiquette. Now we're going to try it the Sudra way to teach the difference, the rough and tumble, the raw. We get rid of the etiquettes, move the etiquettes aside. The Sudra is here, man. The low class, fourth class person is preaching, hey, don't fault me. What do you expect from a Sudra? They cuss, you know. Yeah. The only thing I may cuss, but I don't curse. I cuss, but I don't curse. We cuss and bless everybody with the cussing. Ask Janaki if that cussing was. You ask her if that cussing was not a blessing. It wasn't a curse. It was a blessing. Ask her. You can ask anybody that was triggered by the cussing at first. Well, ask Gita Lakshmi now if that cussing was a curse or was a blessing in disguise. I don't know why people can't understand my mentality. Only you guys. That's why I get a little loose here. And then the new people, they come, they go, what's he talking about? He's angry. He hates me. He's full of hate. Processing starts immediately here sometimes, Well, I don't know, When we are in vibration, we just jive with it. But other people aren't in this hot spring with us and don't understand our vibe. Yeah, that's why you got to work together a little bit. Oh, Amy, jerking off in their delusions. Exactly. I stand with you. The only things I hate is lies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lies. I mean, it's just a pastime to hate lies because you can't really. How can I hate the Lord's energy? I mean, it's divine. Didn't he say? Do you think Krishna hates his energy? I mean, that would be offensive to really hate it. It's a pastime to hate it. Yeah, can you imagine? He says, my divine energy is very difficult to overcome. How can he hate his own divine energy? but it's very difficult to overcome. See, the paradox comes in and you think, how can it be divine and he wants me to overcome it, and to do it I surrender to him? Isn't he that energy that's divine? I'm confused. I'm a Karuna Sindhu. He's like, what is this? Everybody is mixed up. You cannot resolve this paradox until you to surrender and learn how the art and the science of how to surrender to Krishna. Those who surrender to this me, the big me, the big ego me, the me that encompasses everything, including the Maya, the big me that swallows the snake of Maya. But only those who are with that word, that conclusive word. I love that verse. Oh, I love all real conclusive verses, man. The with is so beautiful. The with is the devotee who's with the word. Oh, when I think of that, I think of intimacy. Right, you ladies out there, don't you love intimacy? Oh, it's so great, man. Oh, to be with the word. And they wonder why people wonder why are you such a stickler for the word? Oh, for the conclusive word. Oh, that's isn't Lalita knows what I'm talking about. That's true love. Janaki knows also. I think Amy also knows. The true word is true love. See, true love is the true word, the truth, the conclusive truth. It sets people free. Whoever will listen and believe that word is from the Lord and is with the Lord, even here in this world, because that word is the devotee, man. And you hear that word, you're getting the real God, because God says, "Oh man, I'm the word of my devotee, man. I'm the promise of my devotee." You say it, Arjuna. You say it. People won't quite believe me alone, but when I'm with you, you say it, and that is my word. See, that is the witness. See, there are two. Jesus commented on this also. I'm not alone. The word, I'm with the word. I'm with God. I'm the with part. You say it, Arjuna. That's why. See, Narayana said, you guys are going back to Godhead, maybe many lifetimes later. So see, that word is not that strong, is it? Not very strong. And everybody, what do you think that's a big deal? That word, Narayana, after many lifetimes, you're going back to Godhead, because to get prema, it's going to take you many lives of sadhana practice and all that, and anartha nivrittis and ruchis and shaktis, and then a little bhav. Oh, no, it's at least 25, 30 lifetimes. Well, maybe more to get to that point, maybe 1,000, and then prema. Ooh. Many lifetimes. See that word. See? Is that God's real word of deliverance? Who has the word of Lord Chaitanya? Man, he's the avatar of the age. You know? He's the unjust God. We don't deserve Kali Yuga. Are you kidding, man? We deserve millions of years in hell. Only these gurus think they're very advanced. Oh, like this. You're, oh, yes, I'm a wolf in sheep clothing, man. But worship me. It's okay. I'll take you back to Godhead. Liar! He's lying, Amy. They're lying, aren't they? You'll take them back to Godhead? Are you Are you with Krishna in Vrindavan? Is he with you here in the material world? Is he here on earth with you? Can people tell? Do you have the power of the word to deliver people now? Do you have Lord Chaitanya's word where people believe in your yelling and screaming and anger and all that stuff is not a curse, but it is a blessing? Ooh, is it intense here? Ooh. Get a little bit warm. I hope Christina's not attending here. She might think this guy's so angry. He hates everybody. It's a blessing in disguise, yes. Replying to Janaki. Replying to Janaki. I have been gaslighted my whole life, exactly. Everybody is. And being gaslighted is abuse. This is real and true. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's Maya. Maya's always gaslighting everybody. She's full of gas, man. She's all she does is fart all day, man. And people, oh, I just love the smell of the farts of Maya. Oh, Radhana. Oh, I love the farts of, all these gurus, man. Yes, I worship you. Please, oh Guru Dev, please deliver me. Yes, my son and daughter. Yes, my dear darling daughters and dear darling sons. I will deliver you after many lifetimes. You know, after oh, what? Wow, you're definitely the successor of Acharya. What a wonderful blessing. What kind of blessing is that? You get to get delivered. You can ask God, do they know? Oh, Prema is so high. You got to go through a lot of steps and all that to get there. How come he doesn't understand the mercy of Lord Chaitanya as a Raganuga Bhakta? I don't get it, man. Doesn't make any sense to me. If you are with God, or in other words, if you are with Lord Chaitanya and he's really with you, you're going to do marvelous things in this world. You're going to do miracles. You're going to raise dead, walking dead here in the world like we do here, huh? Pretty big, pretty miraculous, man. Man, will you be clear? Will you be logical? Will you speak truths that everybody is under, right? They're all under Kaya. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, many lifetimes and you're going to get delivered here. Yeah, listen to my word. Listen to my word because I'm with Krishna. I'm with Radha, but listen to my word. I ain't got the power to deliver you, but listen to my word and believe what I say. Yeah, that's the Lord's Maya, man. He's under that spell of Maya. And you are too because you believe that word. What, you don't like this word here? You don't think my God is more powerful than that God of the rules and the regulations and the Raganuga Bhakti in name only? Here you got Raganuga Bhakti and you got the feeling of it, man. You got the power of Raganuga. You're tasting the gold Raganuga nuggets of gold here. Don't tell me that's got some potency compared to this. That's okay. Go be a good person with these guys riding us, or I don't know, maybe if you can, I don't know, you go to Ananta Das and Narayan, right? Be a good person, a nice Brahmin, austere. Go and get the power to stay in a hot room, 40 degrees Celsius, and whatever, 40 degrees hot, the hot one, and with mosquitoes biting you, and then wow, you're an ecstatic devotee, you're a high devotee. Yes, because you're austere and renounced. Yeah, go ahead. No wonder it takes you many lifetimes to figure it out. And then you see real bhakti here and you think, what is this? I was with the greatest guru, man, teaching the high Radhe, 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 Krishna, Radhe, Krishna. Well, the problem is you've been alone, you Narayan Raj devotees of that Sangha. You Ananta Dad, you've been alone, doing this with your mind, man. You can't see. We're doing this, man, embracing the real transcendental Lord, man, and going right in front of your face. Lots of kisses, love kisses, man. The world is kissing dogs. We're kissing the real God, man, and showing the world how to do it, and they don't believe us. No wonder we're a small little group of 13 people today. People think this is madness. I think that's madness. Amy, Janaki, why don't they understand the truth? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Here, we'll show you how to kiss God right in front of your face every day, just like Lord Chaitanya did. Even our students like Lalita, kissing Krishna. She's kissing Krishna every day, right in front of everybody's face, you know, and they call her demon, you know. Gohari is full of hate. Angry, he's an angry guy. Let us go to Narayan Raj, man. He's given us the best path, man. Many lifetime path. And Gohari, you know, what is this? They get love of God very quickly, but we don't believe in that because we don't believe in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. We're the croaking frog variety. You know, the croaking frogs. They don't believe in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. They don't believe in real bhakti. They don't believe in ecstatic devotion. You know, they don't believe in conclusive truth. They don't have a taste for it because they're under the principalities of Putana, the false representative of Vrindavan. Kalya, who Putana speaks like a Kalya. He poisons the Harikatha because she's not a real devotee yet. She's a Johanish. So naturally poison comes from your mouth when you're not empowered by your pure love for Krishna, pure attachment to Krishna. You haven't got that gift. You all Narayan Raj followers, he's dead. He's going to have to take another chance some other time. Maybe he's in the Brahman somewhere, but he ain't in Vrindavan. But if you want to be in Vrindavan, this is its style. You have to meet a real devotee and get purified of all your misconception. And how are you going to get into Vrindavan hating God? If you hate devotees who have ecstasy, yeah, if you are against them, if you don't glorify ecstatic devotees, how the fuck are you going to get into Vrindavan? It doesn't make any fucking sense. That's because you're alone. Not only are you jerking yourself off, you're jerking off everybody else who listens to your bullshit. People that think they need to hear this. You need to hear the truth. And if you can't take it, this should make you really angry, really materially angry, because you are polluted with Putana, listening to Putana's bullshit, man. That's polluting, man. This is how you clear it off. You know, we pepper everything in with accentuating the truth, man. However you'll get it. Get your attention. Yeah, face the truth. Yeah, fight. Yeah, fight with us here. Yeah, fight. That's what Kalya did because the Lord challenged Kalya. He jumped in the water. I jump in the water. I have the backing of the true Lord. The true affection for Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna is here. We're preaching it. We're distributing it. We're jumping in Kalya's waters of poisoned Harikatha. Yeah, get your little asses up here. Anybody? Does anybody have the kahunas, the balls to get up here and share your poison? I want a little taste of that poison. You've been drinking it as pure nectar. I want to try some of that. But I want you to speak it, man. These guys, they won't do it because, they know. Cowards. Maya's a coward. She's sneaky, she's deceptive, she lies, and she's weak. Weak. That's why Johan, it's all bullshit. Oh, Gohari's afraid of me. Get your fucking ass up here, man. Come on. Come on. Let's hear some of your Harikatha. Let's hear some of that. I say it's poison. I say you got a pair of deuces. Get your fucking ass up here, but he won't. I'm afraid of him. This is the way Maya works. And the weak people believe these. Oh, we believe Johan. We believe these gurus. Gohari he's not formidable. Oh no, he cusses. He's not a real devotee because he cusses. We don't cuss. We're wolves in sheep's clothing. We never cuss. We just wreck you, man. We wreck all your chances to go into the kingdom of God. See? That's what Jesus said. We teach the same thing. Oh, you Pharisees. Oh, you Brahmins. Oh, you so-called guru sannyasis out there. You so-called Goswamis who can't control anything. You bullshitters, man. You liars and you cheaters. You don't go into the kingdom of God is by being exonerated, by going to the real messages of Vasudev, which are here. The real messages are here. The real message is deliverance to you smucks who won't admit you're smucks. You're full of pride, you know. Real message is here. You don't go into the kingdom and you block everybody else's way. See, they block the way of people who are looking. Where is Krishna? Oh, you're Guru Dev. Oh, you'll give me mercy. You'll deliver me to Vrindavan. Oh, yes, I will. You liar! You're a liar if you don't have residency in Vrindavan. If you've not gotten the gift of Lord Chaitanya, either in this life, which is going to happen, for if you're going to get it here, or you brought it in from another life and you just pick up the book and you love these books, like Bhaktivinoda did, like Prabhupada did, like Gohari Das does. And you can recognize what is a pure devotee without speculating or confusing the mode of goodness with pure goodness. I don't like that's confusing. What are you guys saying? Amazing. See the same way. Lalita, well, yes, all Vaidhi Bhaktas come here being a teacher already, not very humble mood. We have seen they are not teachable, so they make such a start. Better to show immediately who you really are. At some point, Maya is so predictable that there is no shake shit anymore. Yeah. Amy Rose, Karuna Sindhu, Connor Ryan was very confused. He loved and hated you. Yeah. You got to watch out for those. There, that's how I got my reputation as a homosexual, because of his pictures. He did so much of that because of this love-hate thing. One part wants to love, and the other part wants to stab and destroy the movie. Isn't that what Judas did? Wasn't Judas like that? He also loved and hated Jesus. See, so it's the same thing, love-hate thing. He loved Jesus, became a disciple, and then ended up, stabbing him in the back, kissing, betraying him with a kiss. So I had some of those people, that come here. It just happens. But it's kind of dangerous for what we're doing because they do stupid things like that. Yeah, he puts a picture up making me look like a homosexual, and then, which was completely innocent. And then he, inside he knows that people are going to think like that, but he puts it up anyway. How is that serving the movement? And other pictures, that like to give everybody the wrong impression, make Gohari look like he's not. What kind of preaching is that? See, that's what happens when you have the confused variety of persons like that. See? Hey, it's me, Shema, listening without resistance. Oh, great. Cool, yeah. So anyway, he because there is that side that actually had, love for his guru. I know that. But there's that other side, and it's tricky, the whole thing. I don't mind Maya, but Karuna woke up the hate within me, indeed. Yeah. I am so with you. You are my transcendental lifeline. Replying to Olympia, Connor is a rascal. He does it on purpose. He pushes any buttons. Yeah. I knew I was I knew okay, this is Amy saying this. I knew I was fucked 6 ways from Sunday until I met you. Really? You believe in it? You guys believe in a crazy guy like me? No, I mean, who, who does this kind of stuff, man? We are burning through the sky right now. 200 degrees. Let's call you a Mr. Fahrenheit. Gross people who love the smell of farts. Not me. Oh, that was way back. Let me go to the end here. Holy mackerel. Must be a good class. All these comments. I can imagine him with animals. I wonder, have you ever suffered from a stalker? No, not really. Karuna did love Gohari. He tattooed his name. Yeah, there was that side. Yeah, I think he'll come back actually, and probably in a better situation, better consciousness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, this is the thing. It's not easy. You got to be at a certain stage where you can handle, you know, like this guy was saying, he didn't trust himself anymore. Well, you got to really look at this stuff and why. You can't trust only yourself. You need to learn to trust the parampara system. You need to learn to trust who the real spiritual master trusts. I don't trust myself. I trust the real Krishna. I trust tasting the holy name of God. It is so amazing how much shelter you get when you relish this communion with God through via his name, as his name, and his pastimes. It's just uncanny. There's no other thing more trustworthy than this relationship with the true Lord, which it can only be done, experienced as transcendental Ras. Yeah. So, so maybe Karuna someday will get it. New level unlocked, all glory. See, I was waiting for that wave since 2 months. New level unlocked. All glories. Yeah, yeah. Good. New level unlocked. Okay, let's get some devotees up here. Okay, let's see who gets up here first. Let's have a contest. Amy, I want to see Amy. Let's see. She's the Amy, it's like think of this like a horse race. You know, the devotees are in the stalls. Let's see who wins the race now. Amy, she's a long shot to come. I think she'll come, but maybe will come, but maybe will come later. And so she's if anybody on Amy to be Tom came first. Unbelievable, man. He's also he's a kind of in between there. He's like usually second, but he made it first. So Tom is the winner, man. He gets the booby prize. He gets the booby trap. Well, Lita's probably in her pajamas and doesn't want to rush off too quickly here. Yeah. So I'll put the thing up here. Lalita is here. Okay, Lalita is here. All right. Come on, Amy. I'm betting on you. I bet you're gonna see. I'll be a winner even if she comes in third. You know. Come on, Amy. Janaki. And Andromeda. Oh, she's the real long shot, man. Let's see. Hey, come on, man. Let's see Andromeda. Come on, man. Life is short. What is this? Oh yeah, here we go. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, Amy says. I need a minute. Okay. All right. Okay, I had my bets on Amy for third place, so I'm a winner anyway. My father used to and brother, they used to love to go to horse races. I found it the most boring thing in the world, this horse race thing. you got to sit there and wait too long, between races. I was just talking about how okay, this is okay. All right, so Lalita, Tom, give us a word. You were first, so you get the first word.
Hare Krishna. Sound okay?
Yeah, we hear you.
Um, I had a big smile on my face since last lessons, classes, and it didn't stop. And I was very um, like this. This is the only thing in my life that exists, and everything is irrelevant. Everything is dissolving into the background. So I only had a big smile, and there was anything else. There was nothing else.
Ah, okay, well, that's great. That's a good sign, to have that smile. That's a devotional symptom. All right, Amy, what do you got to say?
No, I'm like I have so much to say.
I
I'm,
want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. I love your
oh
voice.
my god. Well, there's so much to say. I'm sorry. Let me just try to.
Say
Oh, you put
what?
me on the
Tell me
spot a
about
little
it.
bit.
You need
Yeah.
to jump around a
Um.
little bit. You need to bop around.
Yeah. I feel like I need to pace for a couple minutes before I can get this out. Right. Like, I
Okay,
just try to.
okay,
I'm
okay.
trying.
Let's
No.
let's all breathe. Let's breathe together.
Yeah.
Take a deep
Remember
breath.
you can see it. Okay. Deep breaths.
Okay.
I can't help. I see her. I have this image that she's jumping like a kangaroo.
So no like I was telling you earlier though about what we were talking about when I was voice clipping with you. Just people they don't really understand like our vibration unless they become into it, like I was trying to tell Christina, I think she is a lovely girl. I mean, I'm I you know but sometimes maybe it can get like a little bit misconstrued, maybe the word
Yeah,
I'm looking for, like where
yeah,
just not understanding exactly what's happening here, and because they're not in it. And like you said a little while ago, you said, well, I'm preaching to you guys, like you're involved in my vibration, like we're like a family. And when you're in like a family and you all like joke in a certain way together, and everybody kind of like gets it, you know what I mean? Like, but then other people kind of like they try to hang out with you and they don't really get it, you know what I mean? Like, or I don't know, I just I'm sorry. All right, let me try again. uh
no, you're saying right on.
Yeah,
That's
like, it's like
absolutely right.
yeah, it's something, and that's what I was trying that's when I reached out to her, like, I felt this need, to, like, reach out because she was like, "Oh, we were being mean, that we were mean and you're angry." So I felt, very defensive, of course, like the way I am, like a keyboard warrior over here. I'm an X-Men, I'm on Team Gorahari, like, fighting for this cause. And, so yeah, I'm like, "Let me message this girl and, like, see if I can at least, like." Now, I don't know if she's watching this, but, like, I just wanted to let her know like what we're really doing here. Like what this is I'm like, I said Gurahari is not angry. Like, I know this is coming across as angry, but he's not angry. He's the happiest, nicest, like most loving person in the whole world. I said his anger is like he's just trying to shake the room up a little bit. He's shaking you up. He's getting it out. He's like, oh my god, I was just gonna say something really weird. Of
Go
course,
ahead.
Amy going to a
Give
weird
it
zone. But like, okay, this is gonna be really weird. But like,
That's
it's
okay.
like,
I
in
like
like
it.
your body, like you have to like go to the bathroom, but like
Yeah,
you have to like kind of like walk around like to make it sort of like kind of move out. And like
yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
way, it's like you're that, like you're like shaking us up. Sorry, weird thing to say, but like you're shaking us up. It's like getting it out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
even
yeah,
Thomas Sunduri said, like some people got a lot of shit inside of them. That's absolutely true. You know what I mean? Like they're remember you say they're constipated or something. Like just let it go and let it out, and let's just like, so we can purify this situation. And it's
Yeah,
I know it's a really awkward thing to say, but like
it's
that's
great.
what we're doing. It's what we're doing, right? I mean, like weird metaphor. I know it's a weird metaphor, but
Oh,
like
it's perfect.
transcendentally,
Perfect.
it
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, we are shaking this up. We're trying to get this out of us, and like, and then we are able to be inside of this hot spring. I always think of you in the hot springs. Like when I first joined the Sangha, you always love your hot springs. And I've never been in a hot spring in my life, nor have I ever seen the mountains of Arizona, the rocks of Arizona. But yeah, I live in New Jersey. I'm dealing with smog and the smell of farts all day, every day. But yeah, I mean, like if you just jump in here into this hot spring, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that nice warm water, And we all, like Shama Sundari, all of us, like John, we all feel this, like when you're involved in it. And that's what I just wanted to tell that girl, like, just come on, jump on in. The water's nice, you know what I mean? Like, and let it happen, and you're gonna love it because and it's going to change your entire perspective. And like Srila Prabhupada said, simple living, higher thinking. That's exactly what we're doing. It's higher thinking, higher perspective, right? All right, that's enough.
No, actually, she did jump in a sense, and I jumped in too. She wrote that thing, and she was sharing. And I saw, oh, inconclusive. Okay, and that's what that gets you, immediately. What? So started the purification right away, and that's what what? You're not accepting me? Oh, you're not very welcoming. Yeah, so it just happened. It's just yeah, it's different. It's powerful here. Change. And if after a while, like I wrote, I said, yeah, this is starts the purification already. Just just happens being in this group, and she put a like on that one. So you know maybe you just gotta you need help here. That's why we're like a family. And as you advance through this stuff, because it was bewildering to a lot of you too, and as you're moving through this stuff, you start to figure it out. So Shama-san, give us, I think you got a word for us here. Give us a word there, Shama-san. You got a word for us. I can feel it.
I have a few. Hello,
Oh,
hello. um, I don't know, Hare Krishna. I'm very happy and really grateful to be with you all on the same screen. I love the lecture. I don't know what happened. Something happened, something shifted. And I will not spend so much time on the pity party, how much I work and how my business is going. But this is the part of my speech. It was like, yeah, I'm doing this business. This is responsibility. If I do, then I get my fruits. If I don't do, then I don't get fruits. So the last 2 months when I was on the lower frequency, like material, then I was like defensive about this. I was coming here and I was thinking, yeah, you either you are this or this, and I was like, no, I have to be defensive. I have to cover. I have to go on the back seat. You have no idea what you are talking. Yes, I have to love you, but from the distance, and so on and so on. And it felt like this. It was like this. It was real. And today, when I split it out, when I shared it, I don't know if it was for you as well, but for me it was like big move, because I was always sharing only with Lalita.
yeah.
It shifted. I became lighter, happy, and then I was talking to Lalita, and it was super extra ecstatic and fun, and sisterhood and friendship and all the good stuff. And then I was so lighter. Then I went to forest and I spent time with Krishna only, without the phone, and I was like, and it was so soft, it was like in the bubble. And then I came back. And then I made Facebook on, and you were live, and oh my God, I missed this vision so much. I missed this vision so much, but I want to, be clear that sometimes I am like covered, and sometimes I go through this purification and this independency, and this defense, but Yeah, I'm really, really moved. I feel again like I don't know. It's like it's awesome. I feel it. I hear you. I feel the potency. I am very grateful for
Yeah,
you all.
yeah. God, it's so funny. I felt like, in a sense, I thought, wow, this is really heavy, you know. And I'm saying all these things, and then I hear the feedback, and
It is.
you think
It
like,
can be.
I think, God, what is this? This is unusual. I'm like mean as anything, and there's cussing, and everything but not cursing. A lot of cussing, and
Wait, I want to say something. I want to say something about
yeah,
that. So I
okay.
was thinking about the way that you see in New Jersey, like we don't use the word cussing. That's a sort of a Southern type like slang.
Oh,
The reason they say cuss is because they're trying to sugarcoat the word curse. Like I would say frig instead of fuck or heck instead
yeah,
of
yeah,
hell. Like so when
yeah.
you use the word cuss, that's actually not saying it's a curse word. Like so fuck is a curse word. Like these are
Oh,
what they call, right? So they use the word cuss so that they're not saying curse. You know what I mean?
oh,
Like
I see.
you're
Yeah,
actually sugarcoating that. That's in a way like you say you climb over the fence like the illusions and we let it go. Like even the word cussing in itself. Like I'm
yeah,
sorry, that came to me the other day when you kept saying because in New Jersey we don't say cussing. That's a Southern term. I don't,
yeah,
like we would say oh you're cursing. Like
yeah,
anyway. I just was thinking of that like another way of
yeah.
sugarcoating
But
people.
that's what we're doing. We're sugar coating the word, and because it's sugar in it, it's actually sweet. Actually, it's sweet. And that's what the feedback I'm getting. It's actually sweet. May taste a bit bitter. What do you think there, Janaki? Give us a word.
I agree. But I tell you what I used to struggle with the most. The
Okay.
most. If Runga was still here, he would tell you, oh my God, yes. Jokes. I've always struggled with jokes
Uh-huh.
because jokes my thing is it's really a truth,
Uh-huh.
but in a funny way. So I've always struggled with jokes
Yeah.
because Kamala Kanta, it's not a joke. It's not a joke with him. He's great. Ask him. He'll tell you all of his greatness.
Yeah.
But he's so it's not a joke. He thinks
But
that prasadam's going to save him.
Yeah.
Janaki, but couldn't you see that this is so small and so pathetic and so illusionary that it has actually no meaning?
Yeah.
He's just annoying. It's annoying. It's like a child when you say just pick it up. Just go pick it up. Just go pick it up. Pick it up. And they can't do that. A little
Mm.
child just pick the fucking thing up. They
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I see it as a joke. I see he's making a big joke, when he
Okay.
says Prasadam's going to save me, and what do you guys, and over and over again. To me, that's very kind of funny. Actually, it's like,
Yeah, but see,
wow.
to, to me, it was just like the fuck word. The
Yeah.
fuck word had a category with me.
Yeah.
And so do jokes. It's like that's bring it out, get it out. It's another thing to get out, pull it out. But
Yeah.
that's that's just how I used to look at it, or I see it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah.
okay, I'll try to see it as funny.
No, I totally get what you're saying, Janaki. Like joking can be like, you say, oh, like you make a joke, but there's really truth behind it. You're trying to make it like in a light hearted way, but there's truth behind it. And like, but
And
it's,
then
oh,
they get
you're
pissed
being
off.
funny. Yeah.
And
So
then they get pissed off for
and
hearing the truth.
Exactly. I love the way that you said that. But we joke a lot here in this, but it's all in truth. Like there's all like we're not there's no lies or deceit behind it. Someone says like, "Oh, haha, I really like your outfit. I really like what you're wearing," and they don't like it. They're it's like they're making fun of you with underlying. You know what I mean? Like, so I know what you mean. Like that is a border to get over as joking. Unfortunately, I love jokes, so I like to see humor in things. And my uncle used to say a really weird thing. Again, Amy, I'm going to be weird. And he would say, sorry about this.
Go ahead.
Cancer's not funny. Cancer's not funny until you make a joke out of it. Like it's not really funny, until you start joking about it. So humor sometimes is used to disguise like depression or like bad, like low vibrational things that can happen. But anyway, I just really like the way that you use this idea of joking, how that was something that you had to climb over, because joking can be like that. You don't know, wait, are you being serious or are you being funny? Are we, where are you, what do you really mean is really kind of what you're saying. Like, what are you really saying? And yeah, that's interesting to me.
Yeah, there's something behind it. Well, it's kind of when the joke is kind of material and not spiritually based, then it's hiding that it's not. It's actually at a certain level, it can be polluting. It's because it's sarcastic. It's like poison in it. See, but when a joke is to do with the truth, then it's very, but you got to acquire a taste for that. Most people have a taste for this other stuff that people just do. It's contamination. They make a joke, but it's sarcastic to pull the person down. See, um, devotees that are used by the transcendental potency to make jokes, but they're very profound. That's Vrindavan, actually. They make jokes about a lot of stuff, but it's very enlightening, if you can catch it or you don't misunderstand it, which most people will do unless you get the mercy. Yeah. Everything, everything is, the anger of a devotee pulls people up, like Nishingadev purified the whole universe with that anger. It's and people didn't understand. Even the demigods had a hard time understanding the moods of Nishingadev, the mood. And Prahlad, no problem. Oh, Lord, you little angry. Yeah, no problem. I love it, man. What a nice expression. That's how deep it goes. And because, like if you're coming here and we're getting you ready for Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Because if you have a problem with the stuff manifesting from being really close to Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna, how are you going to get into the kingdom where the devotees are, they like the expressions of the Lord in all levels. I mean, all stops are basically let out here. That's why it's a little hard to, get it, what's going on. But it's working, which is amazing to me. People are coming and some people go, but people are staying too, and appreciating. You don't think you're going into the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya? Lord ain't waiting. You're already in them. I don't know if you know that, but you're already in them just because you're stuck here. You stuck. You're not stuck. You can go anytime, but you're sticking. See, the spaghetti is getting ready. It's sticking to the wall here. See, so that's all that's being favorable to the real transcendental nature of God and His devotees. What do you think is here? Why do you think people have a hard time understanding it? Why do they see the external stuff and not the internal thing? Well, because it's very deep here, and you got to be purified. All you have to do is come here every day and stick, and go and hold on, tie yourself to the mast, as the sirens of Maya say. No, don't go to Gohari, man. He's a mean guy. He's in Maya. Listen to my bullshit. Listen, see my sweet talking. You see how nice a guy I am? Ooh, and look at, he's so mean. Go away. Tie yourself to the fucking mast here, and you're gonna get a reward, in the kingdom of paradise forever. And that's just basically like this, man. This is your paradise, man. You're in with God, right, Lalita? We don't need to go anywhere. We don't need to go back to Godhead. We grab God, like she said this morning in her lecture. She's grabbed that Lord. He ain't going anywhere, right? That's what I heard her say. I'm grabbing that Lord Chaitanya. You're not getting that out of my grasp, man. You know? Yeah. Oh, that's really offensive. No, you're the offensive one. You're an offense because you're in a lie, because you're not like that. God is not your possession, your prized possession. You know, it's not your life and soul. You don't control the Lord. Well, nobody's supposed to control the Lord. Yeah, well, the devotee does. When I call him, he comes. Sometimes he's a little stubborn, but he comes here eventually. Lalita, I don't know what she's got some special power over that guy. I don't know. She opens her mouth immediately. What the fuck? You know, what has she got? You know, to call the Lord and come so fast. What about Amy? Amazing, man. You know, look at Amy, so faithful. I don't think anybody loves her guru like she does, man. I can't believe it, man. It makes me blush. You know. That's unbelievable. The qualities of friends I got here, they're fantastic, man. And Janaki, my God, heart of gold, huh? Unbelievable, man. The whole thing. And look at this Shama Sundri, sassy Shama Sundri. That's what I see her. She's one sassy girl, man. And I gave her. See, I think she got pure. She likes me better today simply because I put a like on it. She crossed my TikTok again, and I says, "Oh, I like the way she looks today." And I said I gave her a like on that. Oh, I like this look, you know. So she's more favorable to me today. Did you see the like I put on that TikTok? Yeah, probably not. Oh, she left. I'm going to try the lipstick.
No, but like, you know what? Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, don't be sorry.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, the way you were talking about, like, some people don't like when you're angry or that they think you're angry. I find it exciting. Like, so what other people are calling angry, I'm finding it very exciting. That maybe that's just me. Because honestly, like sweet talking and like that's boring. It's just like, oh, it's so dry. It's like, oh my God, like I would fall asleep, like just lulled into I don't even care anymore. I'd click off, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be. And then when I say that your anger is like you're shaking up the room, you're getting the energy. It's this is a way actually in like the physical body, if you know anything about, I mean, if someone knew about neuroscience, which is like the study of the brain, adrenaline works, you know, this is how you kind of pump it up, you know, you activate it in this sense, and you're like physically, manually activating this energy by what other people are seeing as angry. I see it as you're getting fired up, you know, like I would call it, oh, he's fired up. Yeah, here we go. Come on, let's give it to them, give it to them, give it to them, you know? And so that I just wanted to say that, like, you know, the sweet talking, blah, 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 blah. It's like, for me personally, like, that's not gonna, I don't have the attention span for that. You know what I mean? So you keep the wheels burning, like you keep the coal in the fire in the coal in the fire pit, and the ship keeps going and going and going. The RMS Guru Haridas.
We don't want a boring Bhagavatam class.
No, we don't do anything boring here.
Yeah, and if it triggers you, that's good because their stuff comes out and there's more room for bhakti, which is the whole fucking point here, isn't it? You know, more room for bhakti. We should all say, everybody, let's do the real chant. More room for bhakti, more room for bhakti, right, Tom? More room for bhakti, more room for bhakti. Brave hearts, better have a brave heart if you're gonna come here, man. You know, it's kind of like, you know, what Lord Chaitanya said to Nityananda. He said, listen, Nityananda, you're walking around like a quiet sage. I did that. I know what that's like. Did that for years. Didn't say anything. I just sat with my book, you know, just me and the book, you know, just like looking at each other there, you know. And then Nityananda said to, or Lord Chaitanya said, Nityananda, hey, if you don't act a little more wild, how are we going to accomplish our mission of distributing the mood of Vrindavan? The people don't see it. They don't know what it is. and you're just holding it back and looking like the super soul. We got enough super souls out there just observing. We need action now. We need to make this an action flick. We need to make this a Hollywood blockbuster to
Super
bust
duper. Remember you said
a
super duper.
duper soul. We don't need super soul. We need a super duper soul. So come out there and show us the super duper soul. And that's basically it, man. To get people's attention, because Maya's got their attention. That you listen to all the bullshit of these guys jerking off, without Krishna and saying, yeah, I'm with Krishna. No, you're not. You're alone, you fucker. You're fucking everybody. You're lying to them. You're a liar. You're an offense. Don't say Gohar's an offense. He's with somebody, He's in a relationship, the forever one. So don't jerk it. You can jerk all these neophytes off, and that's what you're doing. You're jerking them around, jerking them off, and jerking yourself off, and you're both going to take more birth, all of you. You're blind leading the blind, right? Blind fucking guides. What are these empty words? You come here, I'll show you how full of truth the words of Jesus are, even, much less Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna. They're full of life and juice. And they take my and throw it in a wastebasket, you paper degrees. I can't believe that Acharya Dave thinks he could preach to intelligent people because he has a paper fucking degree from a college that brainwashes people, right? Hey, don't you know the school system brainwashes the guy? No wonder he took the shot, the idiot. Brainwashed people. He goes back to college. Tamal Krishna went back to college to imitate Acharya Dave. See, they're all fucking imitators, man. They need props to preach, to be propped up. See, that's Maya, illusion. You don't have the power of the word. The word of truth will deliver who the Lord wants to deliver. Because you'll know, oh, this person's for me. This person came to deliver me out of illusion. Right? Just like the testimony a little while ago of Amy, I was fucked. You're fucked. You gurus are fucked, and you're fucking your disciples. And that's the truth. You're liars. You're not residents of Vrindavan. Get off those high seats immediately. He's angry. He's he's roaring now. Get off those seats. You don't deserve those seats. You're fucking your disciples, and you're fucking yourselves. This is not the truth. The truth will set you free. We got the truth, don't we? We have a relationship with Lord Chaitanya and Radha Krishna. It's honest. It's beautiful. It's free.
And it's real. And it's real. And it's really happening.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go on there, Amy. Go ahead.
It's real. It's happening. It's tangible. This is happening right here, right now. Like, we have the juice. Like, the juice is happening. It's flowing. Electricity is flowing through this.
I understand now why we are such a small group, because nobody can handle this. I imagine like those guru are like going out of the seats, and Gora Hari is coming, and all the devotees are coming, and Gora Hari is roaring, and then they are going out away because they cannot handle this. I saw this in the little vision right now.
And they can, you're right. That's a great point, because actually, like, electricity, when it comes, if it's too much, it will blow it. It will blow the circuit. It will literally blow up, like sometimes, like, so, in a way, like, there's so much electricity that happens here. You got to, like, literally just take it. Like, you got to empty yourself out and allow that in to be that like, what is circuit? I'm sorry, I always use electricity words, but because that's exactly what's happening, right? This is like a fire that a circuit. It's a, what's the word I'm looking for? A charge. Right? Sorry.
Yeah. We give it a jump, whether you ask for it or not. We give you a jump.
Yeah, give me a
if you
jump.
don't come here and you jump.
Jumpstart. You jumpstart us into this bhakti, into this devotion, and If your engine is really roaring and the engine's doing good, you're cruising, you're sailing here, you know? And that's really what has to happen. You got to jumpstart it and just let it happen. I always say this: allow it. It's like Johnny said, he doesn't want this. I said, I know, I disagree. I wrote in a comment earlier. I don't think that they don't want it. I always say this: they want it. They just won't allow it. They won't allow it in. They won't allow it to happen. You know, everybody wants this. This is my always go back to this point. Everybody wants this, but you got to allow it to happen. You know, and little charge might sting you a little bit. I don't, you know, like.
I know what the skill is needed. One must develop, you know, to embrace and serve on duality, because you are getting here the transcendental mercy like nowhere else, but there is no mercy for your ego. You know, you are getting the transcendental potency and purification, but there is no compassion to the ego. Because right now I realized I was running along the matrix and I was holding the sense of guilty, and I was so guilty. And then I think, fuck, I'm chosen. I understand this message since 5 years, and I'm jumping back all the time and coming back, you know, and doing this work and purified as fuck. And more compassion, yeah, but there is no compassion for ego, you know. So this is very speeded process. You have just mercy and no mercy for ego.
No, because we're killing the ego. He's destroying the false ego. That's what's happening. He's burning it in the fire. We're in the ring of fire here. So your false ego, all these false conceptions is burning. So we transcend above the material modes, right? Isn't that what we're doing here? It's you know, remember you used to say, we're gonna transcend this. Like, don't worry, we're gonna transcend this, you know? I always love that because literally there's nothing we can really do here in these material modes. We're subjected to them in a sense. But Gurhari is transcending us outside of this. And honestly, you have to burn that false ego to do so. Because if you're sitting there with your false ego, you're sinking like an anchor.
You fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked. 6 ways from Sunday.
Bottom line, everybody's fucked in this world till you're delivered out of illusion. Yeah, you know, this is fucking game. You know, these guys, you gurus are playing games. You're not fucking delivered. You can't deliver your disciples. You're fucked. You know, Amy's getting out of illusion because she admitted she's fucked. That's called repentance. For God's sakes, repent, you fuckers. You're fucked in this world. You're fucked by being a false acharya. You're a false guru. How dare you're an idol. You're doing against the Bible. The Bible said, thou shalt not put any idols before me, and that's you fuckers out there. You fucking idols. I'll tell you to your face, you come up here, Acharya Dave, I'll call you an idolater to your face, because you should not take worship of God as God does. Only those who are with intimately the Lord. The with is the word, and that's God, and the God is the conclusive truth, and you're not it. If you're not a resident of Vrindavan, you are not a deliverer. How dare you take worship? Isn't this word been a long time needed to hear? Is it just too fucking truthful? Do I need to put etiquettes? Oh, let me smell your farts there, Mr. Acharya Dave. No, your farts smell, and I don't like it, and neither does my Lord.
And you're either with us or against us, you know, like Jesus said that. You're either with us or with me, or you're against me.
Those who are with us, if they're not against us, they're with us. We just make it clear. Here's the line, man. Are you with us, Acharya Dave? No, I hate you. You're spoiling our party, man. You know, we're taking advantage. I've got to get more people to get the fucking shot. See, you party poopers. You're party poops. Your poops at the real party. This is the party, right, Shama Sundari?
I will not fall asleep today. I will not fall asleep today.
Yeah, she's not going to fall asleep, man.
Again, these risky waters, those waves, they're coming, they're waking, they're,
Yeah, I'm tired of kissing ass, man. What, I got to kiss these fucking persons? They're not gurus. None of them. Narayan Raj, he's not a real guru. Yeah, he's not. If you can't deliver people out of illusion, you're no Raganuga Bhakti. You know, where's your relationship with Krishna? Where's the power of Krishna, the relationship with Lord Chaitanya to deliver your disciples? At least Prabhupada was honest. He taught Vaidhi Bhakti. That's why I accept him. He's honest. But to say I'm a Raganuga Bhakti, you're competitive. You want to be better than Prabhupada. If you're a Raganuga Bhakti, I got the blessing of Prabhupada. Prabhupada told me, you have my full approval to teach this. Just let it out, tell them like it is, and beat the shit out of Maya. It's time to do that so people can go back to Godhead. What? We have all the books. We have all the knowledge. And these guys are holding everybody back because people believe that persons who cannot speak the word of deliverance are gurus. Hey, Narayan Raj, you didn't speak the word of deliverance, but said you did, but you didn't. You know, he said, oh yeah, I'm a Uttamadikari, I'm a Radhe, you know, and I'm teaching Raganuga like the Radhakun Babajis, but no Raga gets transmitted to anybody. No ecstatic devotion. Therefore, you're a liar. You're an offender. And you guys are his legacy until you admit you haven't made it, man. We've made it, man. We show you. We have a relationship with Lord Chaitanya. We're teaching what he did. You get deliverance in this life like people got deliverance in this life when he was here. You get it. Shama Sundari's got it. You know, I'm just smashing any false ego that's left. You know, and just get it off so there's more bhakti, right, Shama Sundari? You want more. Right, Amy, we want more. We're greedy. We're going to come up to Lalita's level and be like a real kisser.
We got Bhakti and the com. Bhakti.com, we got Bhakti
right,
and the com.
Right, Janaki? We want it all. See, that's why Janaki doesn't miss any classes. She wants everything. Every little word. She listens to every, I see her, man. She wants to see everything. Doesn't want to miss a drop. That's why those two are together a lot. They chat all the time. Greedy girlfriends are all the same. They all like to, you know, be together, man, and talk about bhakti and devotion and their guru and Vaishnavas.
They gossip about bhakti.
Yeah. Shama Sunji's out there chatting with Lita all the time too. And then Amy, I chat with her all day sometimes, you know. Yeah. All the girls like to get together.
We want to talk about you. That's what we want to talk about, you and what you're doing, you know? And it's like, honestly, who can do this? Who can do this? Like, who can do this?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody is like you guys. You guys are first-class devotees, man. Even Tom, look at that guy. He hangs in there no matter what. I like that. Yeah.
Guru Maharaj, can we mention this process for a while? Because I cannot comprehend right now why today morning I was so far away and I was covered, and then this shift happens, you know, and now I'm again greedy and absorption, and I see clarity and soak all words, you know. I didn't have this since 2 months. And it feels like borderline. How can be the switch so fast? How it works?
Well, we turned the switch on today. You know, we just kind of had a little oomph.
Maybe the devotees who you are you going also through this? It would be nice to listen how the devotees are going through process. Yeah, Guru Maharaj, I know you are not touched anymore.
It's, you know, my process is, what I noticed is to be more expressive and not hold back.
That's what
believe it or not, I think I'm holding back a little bit still. You know, yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of letting it out more, and I noticed maybe that's the shift, is more energy coming. You know,
like let it go, like this. Let it
really
go, let it happen.
Go and not holding back.
Spontaneous.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just this like more coming out. It's like the more I'm able to be myself, you know, it seems to add to others also to get more energy to break through things. And that's the thing. Yeah, go ahead. What?
So when I was holding this grief and this judgmental attitude and defensive, I just should get it out. And if it's my family, I should name it, yes, and come back to the game instead
Yeah.
of holding something against someone, either way in my head.
Absolutely. You should come up here and confess every day or whenever you feel like, come here and
Because
confess
I
your
had the
truth.
feeling that it's not important. Now I know it's not important, but then it was important, and I had this feeling it cannot be revealed here, But it helps so freaking much. I mean, like 10 stages or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So just follow that. It's working. Do what works. What
That's
frees
why
you.
you always let everybody to express, even
Yeah.
if it was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it makes more room for the bhakti, more freedom to come out. And that's why you see Christina went through a quick process because, I looked at the verse, and I said, well, that's not, and that triggers people because usually, people, you say something about bhakti and everybody says, oh, very nice. And I didn't give her the response that she was expecting, and it's normal. And, oh, what is this? You're not very welcoming, I just don't welcome inconclusiveness. I just met my nature. It's a little bit, that kind of how I am, but that starts the purification, and you just kind of got to see, okay, what went on here actually, okay, was it Bohari really like that, or was it just stuff coming out, or so you got to work with your own process too. Otherwise, you're just on the Vaidhi level and you're not capable. Vaidhis can't do this. That's why even Johan, he can't do this process. He's not at self-honesty yet. There are two Krishnas, and that's confusing sometimes. Well, it's not confusing when you see there's Krishna in the mode of passion, ignorance, and goodness. And then there's Shuddha Bhakti Krishna, because Krishna is everything. See? But his manifestations are varied. Oh, no, there is Christiana and Christina. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Christiana. Yeah. Oops, what happened here? So everybody went off. Well, how did we all go off here? There must be something I touched.
You put Janaki center stage. Oh.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. There's Christina and Christiana. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, it's just a process, and we'll try to do the best we can. Sometimes people may get shot and they don't know how to handle it or something, but that's why we work together. That was good that Amy went to Christina and talked to her a little bit. You need to do that, with the new devotees, especially if you see them react like this. And I did what I could. I said, well, don't misunderstand. It's just she would, if she sticks around, she'll love this. I mean, everybody would if they're able to get purified and follow the process. I mean, that's the idea of having a guru. You cannot make it to this level without a bona fide guru. There's no way. And those who make it to this level, that's why you see Lalita and Janaki's, and the benefit you got from having an empowered guru. Otherwise, on your own, you cannot get to this place. And that's the problem. People think they can. And that's why they won't get there. And even though they show the world, the Ritviks can't get to this platform, the living dead gurus can't get to this platform, they can't give this platform to anybody, but still they don't accept. That's called Vaidhi Bhakti. You got to be like the people coming here, realize, man, I'm fucked. I've been I've been gaslighted by Maya. She gaslights everybody. She lies to everybody. She cheats everybody. And until you're fucking fed up, then maybe you'll listen. See? Because the Guru and Krishna have the same qualities. They're the shelter of the helpless and the hopeless. If you're not at that point, that's like this guy, he's still holding on. Like, well, I can't trust myself. You can't trust your false ego, of course. It's like that. But he still won't listen yet. So he's not ready. See? So you gotta, that's why Krishna, and when you're ready to listen, he knows, and he'll send you here. And you'll start to listen and get purified and go through the process. Because you know what you got to go through sometimes. It's like a death. It's like a crucifixion, right? Crucify. Yeah, well, you start to like that. You start to like, wow, I'm getting crucified today. More room for bhakti. See, oh, I got my friends here to help me. Where are you going to get such a situation? You know how many lifetimes you might have to wait for this kind of situation? How many lifetimes you wait for a Jesus to come around? Or even a follower of a Jesus? See, we're like the Jesus trip for the Vaishnavas, because first you need that person that starts this. See? Lord Chaitanya started it. We're real followers of Lord Chaitanya, manifesting what he manifested. There's no other perfection better than what he brought here. There ain't nothing. There ain't any other path better than what he brought here. Than any other higher truth than what he brought here. That is good enough for everybody, forever. He showed what no other teachers, nobody else showed. Even Jesus. Jesus just started things. But Lord Chaitanya brought it, and that's why Lalita was wondering, why isn't this around? Well, why? Well, look what you got to go through to get this going again. Look what you have to see. Look what you have to hear. Your guru has to confront all the Maya, all the Putanas, all of that, all the Kayas that are the earthly gods of even the Vaishnava movement now. You have to come to the point where you get that this word is dancing on the heads of Kaya again, like it was 5,000 years ago. If we don't prove it, how can it happen again? You see the idea? You gotta see, you gotta see something extraordinary. You gotta see the greatest show on earth. The greatest show on earth is dancing on Maya's heads. All of them. See, that means you have to really be empowered by Lord Chaitanya, because no human being could do this. I couldn't do
I feel
that.
like we're living the pastimes. Like we are living that actually, like, because we're here in this body, but it's like the exact same thing and we're living it. That's what I feel like all the time. Like it's
Yeah,
the same thing that's happening right now, but
yeah,
in this like way. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean when I'm saying that?
yeah. Yeah, these are the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna in this way. See, in a time of 2024 where things are materially they shift around. We have different clothing, we have different language, but it's the same thing, the same intent, the same understanding. See, that's why this is real. See, because it's all the same. Even the Vaidhi Bhaktas are the same in different clothes, and the way to overcome this is always the same. That's why I don't need to put any new mix in. I don't like mixes. I don't like mixing things. I want my whiskey straight. I want a full intoxication. No mixing it with new age bullshit like Radhanath does. Doesn't Radhanath? You go listen to his fucking preaching if you don't believe me. After you come here 30, 60 days, then you go listen to him. Oh, you're a selfless servant of Krishna. All this new age. And people think, wow, you're such a pure devotee. No, that ain't come up to standard, man. Why are you mixing the new age with pure Harikatha? There's no need. Lord Chaitanya didn't do it. Krishna and Radha didn't do it. You don't need to do it. Even disciples in this Sangha here, some of them mix in the New Age and psychologies and all that. Well, okay, you're little still babies. That's why you're not so empowered yet. But when you pull it all together, man, and this is your life, your soul, your path, your purification, everything, my God, Maya, watch out. Now when you slug her, when you smack her, she feels it. and she goes down. You don't go down. She goes down now. That's what I learned on my journey. See, all of it goes down. All the Maya, the Narayan Raj philosophy goes down. See, ISKCON philosophy and the Acharya Devs, their philosophy goes down because it's under the truth. See, it's meant to be under. We stomp the heads of the lie, like Lord Chaitanya was, where Krishna was dancing on the hoods of Kaliya. That's what we do, and the head, it feels it. This is a dance, and that's people think I'm angry. I'm just dancing, man. It's just they're misunderstanding. It's
That's
just
what I
like,
said. Yeah, I said
yeah,
that. I'm like, he's not angry. He's not angry. Like, you're misinterpreting that. I'm sorry I cut you off. But like, that's so exciting because they think, oh, he's so angry. It's not just her. I've heard other people say this. I'm like,
yeah,
no, you don't get it. This isn't, he's not, I said, this is the nicest, happiest guy I've ever known or seen in my life. Like, so this isn't anger. I said, this is transcendental, like shaking the room. We're trying to friggin' get this vibration out of this
yeah.
shithole, you know? Sorry.
Well, it is anger, but it's another quality. See, the quality of it's like saying the Shingadev's anger actually was polluting. No, because it's divinely inspired. It purified everything. Look, the whole universe was liberated by the anger of Nishingadev. It needed that. Just like now, the universe, the here on earth needs to be liberated by these kinds of shouts sometimes, whatever is inspired by the Lord obviously is okay, because I just look at you guys transforming. That's why, because the Lord is working. He's working through you because you're here. Whoever hears this, see here, it'll start working. Work through Christina today in a sense, because she
Okay.
got
I, I see Fani says he's angry at times. Why do you say he's not angry? So okay, maybe I used the wrong words. What I
yeah,
meant was he's not mean. He's not being
yeah,
mean. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
okay, maybe you're angry. Maybe I'm not using the right words. Okay, angry. Where the situation shaking
yeah.
it up, like feel the thunder, lightning, then the thunder. But it's not that you're being mean. I think that's because the girl said to me, oh, she felt like we were mean, and I'm like, oh no, this is a very safe space. This is a loving, safe, welcome, arms welcoming, open, safe space. So I guess when finally, like maybe the word angry, maybe we're having a
It's
problem with.
just not material anger. This is another quality, like Guru
Yeah,
Maharaj said.
yeah.
It can be
Yeah,
transcendental anger. It's just like, it's just in not in modes. That's why it's
yeah.
so harmful for modes.
Okay, this is the way it is. You know how the world, I've been teaching and the Vedas teach, so I teach these things. The world is a reflection of the truth. The modes of nature are a reflection of the truth. The pure truth, the pure level, has these kinds of modes in the pure form. That's how the pastimes are nourished. Otherwise, you need a kind of an ignorant energy, you need a kind of passionate energy, and you need a goodness and a good energy. But when it's on the level of the light, the pure light, the Bhagavan level realization, it's everything nourishes the pastimes, even deliverance. That's why the anger, you notice the pastimes of Kamsa and Krishna are going on. Well, Kamsa is representing the modes of ignorance and all that stuff, and Krishna liberates the world because of his being angry at Kamsa, wrestling. He went to the wrestling arena. He jumped on the thing and grabbed Kamsa. And so this is all a pastime, but you can't say it's ignorance, even though it seemed like an ignorant thing to do for him to jump while he's wrestling the wrestlers. He jumped out of the arena and he attacked the king. He attacked the king. That's an action in the mode of ignorance, isn't it? Well, it is, but it's transcendental. See, that's why it nourishes the pastime. He did an ignorant thing that you're not supposed to do according to material society. See, but in doing that, he destroyed the ignorant energy. I shouldn't be speaking like this, right? It seems to all these Vaishnavas, it's a very ignorant thing to do. Gohar is really offensive for coming up and calling out Narayan Raj and the Radhakund Babajis. You can ask my wife how offensive I seem to be. It's an ignorant thing to do. But what is it really doing? See, it's up leveling the Maya that's in there, because there's Maya in that. The Radhakund Babajis, to pretend that they're residents of Vrindavan is ignorant, true ignorance. But people believe in the ignorance. And then Gaur does something ignorant. He jumps up and says, fuck you, man. If you're not a resident of Vrindavan, you're lying to people. You're the offender. Now, that's a pretty ignorant thing to do, but it's a true thing, isn't it? It's true what I'm saying. Oh, Narayan Raj, you're saying you're a resident of Vrindavan and you didn't prove it, and you're teaching Raganuga Bhakti and you can't transmit this to other people, and you're telling people it's going to be many lifetimes before they can attain Krishna if they follow your highest path. No, that's a lie. That's not true. That's not Lord Chaitanya. He wasn't like that. His devotees had the strength to deliver people in this life. And that's what's happening now. So therefore, that is a lie. That is an offense. You're an offender, and your followers are offenders.
Bottom line. And
yeah,
period.
bottom line.
At the end of the sentence.
Line. Yeah, who's going to say that? You think he could say that? You think his followers can say that? No, they will take more births because they haven't heard this truth. Nobody had the power to tell the truth to this extent. And Lord Chaitanya did, and Gaur Haridas is, and you watch how many people get liberated again. Already we've won. We've won many souls back here already. See, because you see that this isn't ignorance, that this is truth, but only to the world does it appear like the ignorance that they're in. Hey, you followers of Narayan Raj say you're gurus and spiritual masters, and you're taking disciples who worship an old Guru Dev, and you can't take the title Srila. They can't. You look on the website. None of them are Srilas. Therefore, you're fucking liars, and you're fucking offenders.
You are right. They are fuckers. They are fuckers because they memorize everything. And now I understood what you were meaning. Like Krishna is doing everything and everything is spontaneous. Because when I was ecstatic 2 months ago, I didn't want to get off. I didn't want to. It happened to me. And when I was dry 2 months, I was thinking about this. I was daydreaming about what happened to me when I was ecstatic. And I was saying to Krishna, because he was present, but to some extent, he was not ecstatic present, but he was just stable present behind me. And I was saying, will you do this again to me? I was saying to Krishna, will you do this again to me? Maybe, but not now. And when you do, then slow. And now I feel so drunk, and I feel so many sensations and so many realizations are popping. I could not close the window and stand and do my material stuff. It's just impossible. It just happened to me. It just happened to me. And when those stuff are happening, everything what you are saying, whatever words you use, it doesn't matter. It doesn't match any definitions or if this proper or not, because it's transcendental. It's all about vibration. It's spontaneous. It's out of box. You cannot compare it even. You cannot explain it. You can feel it. When I'm doing my lives, when I'm in this mood and I'm also cursing, there are people who are buying from me. They love this. They always are saying, yes, she's yelling again. They love it. They are the biggest fan, the biggest buyers. But there are people like, why you use this language? Why you use this language? But the truth is then I feel the most free, and those words are coming. It's just a comparison, but I'm stunned.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's like freedom. The people, when you hold back, you're not on a spontaneous platform. You hold back, and that means, I shouldn't say this word because that'll offend them. You see, and so you're watching your words. See, you're not really watching Krishna. You're not really surrendered to Krishna and letting him have his way yet. See, so we all do that more or less. That's why I say, my process is just getting more free, and more like, to just attack, go all out, all risk for everybody, because nobody can free them unless the Lord is working through you, and to attack the head of the snake. The head of the snake is, people believe Narayan Raj and the Radhakund Babajis can deliver them, but they can't. They know there's no proof. No proof, none. How can you believe something that's not proven? It doesn't even make scientific sense in the material world. But Vaishnavas are so brainwashed. You're all fucking brainwashed. Here we show you what deliverance looks like. You see it with your own fucking eyes. People have love of Krishna, prema. And they're all like that David Beeman guy, pretty much like, what are you doing there? Oh, don't you have any, fucking, donkeys. They're not smart at all. He's not, you got no brain substance. And that's how it is. Krishna is the intelligent of the intelligent. And he's, in a sense, the donkey of the donkeys. Oh, you want to worship his donkey form? Oh, you want to worship his putana form? Oh, you want to worship his kalya form? Well, go serve the servants there. Go, yeah, see how many lifetimes it's going to take you to get the Godhead serving Narayan Raj. Where's the juice, man? Where's the life? Where's the ecstasy? Nowhere but here. So it's time you stop believing in bullshit, man. You've been scammed. You've been bullshitted by the best. My Lord is the best, and you don't come through the narrow gate, the door, it's right in front of your face, man. You're not getting in, and that's just the fucking truth, man. See? Shamasuni got a big smile on her face. Yeah. See, I just let go a little bit more. This is the encouragement I get from you guys. Okay, I'm going to let go more. Let's see how far we can go.
It's here. It's happening. This is live. This is happening. I mean, just soak it up. Just come on in. It really, this is amazing.
Funny.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
No, it was like 1 week ago. I was on the classes, but on the back seat, and Guru Maharaj invited all of the devotees, and he was, like, Guru Maharaj, tell us the words, tell us the words. And everybody was so stoned and they didn't know what to say. They was like, oh, it was amazing. And they barely said something. They were just stoned. And I was sitting on my back seat and I was like, yeah, and now, and what nothing is happening. Yeah, they are just stoned. And I was like, offended, and now I feel all those sensation and warm, and my hair are standing, and I am like fucking wrong, and I just want to talk only about this. And I like, what are you talking about? Let's talk about the substance. Let's talk about this drug. Let's talk about the sweat. Let's talk about this. Where I am, what happened, and it's amazing.
Let's see what's going to happen on that TikTok, man. Fresh ideas, fresh feeling, fresh experience. That's what we like. Yeah, we got to freshen up the air like this. Come on, man. We used to have encounter groups, and that was all about like that. People just full expression, man. Just get it off, man. Yeah. The best teachers are like that, man. The best teacher I had, the guy was fucking frank, man. And he said, he just told me the truth, and I hated him, man. I told him, I hate you. You're a motherfucker, man. You are a prick. Yeah, right to his face, man. And but I was so liberated. He got me liberated. People were like they were my best teachers.
But you just said he was your best teacher, though. You said he was your best teacher, but you told him you hated him and go.
Yeah, well, I had to get it out, man. I had to get it out. I had to, because everybody was afraid. He would be jerking people around by telling them like, stuff, and they hated it, and they were holding it. Oh, you're the best teacher, but I finally said, fuck you, man. Who the fuck are you to say these things? And I just got it out, and I felt so free. And he even said, he says, oh yeah, I work like this. And okay, great. You figured it out. and I was free. That was a actually
But that's how
significant
you
place.
are. But that's how you are. You do the
Yeah,
same thing. And people are like,
yeah.
fuck
I
you,
learned.
like, and then you're doing the exact same thing in a sense, right? And people get
Yeah,
really mad. They're like, "Ugh," they don't want to, and then
yeah,
it all comes out, and you're like,
yeah,
good, it worked. It worked. Like
yeah,
my
yeah.
job well
Yeah, I
done.
mean, yeah, especially if you're here, because here you'll get more room for bhakti, man. Because it's all about bhakti here, devotion and love, real love, not the false stuff, not this inconclusive stuff, the speculations and all that. Yeah, yeah, Fanny's getting fired up over there. I can see you bulldoze it more. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Amannayan says, yes, this is the only Sangha that gives us the greatest joy, happiness. Yeah, I mean, here you can be yourself, this is the thing. But it's not for everybody because a lot of people, they can't handle, it's too much. They're used to etiquettes and they're working on that level. Yeah, yeah. Lalita, you've been a quiet mouse, like a church mouse. What's up? Tell us, give us a word.
I have been enjoying listening, Guru Maharaj. What else can I say?
I,
Everything has been said. I'm enjoying Shama's mood a lot.
yeah,
I'm happy.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, that's great to have. These are testimonies, you can think whatever you want. Like you people, the new people, you got to learn. I mean, otherwise, you're just very neophyte. You're babies, man. You got to, if you come here, you'll start to think properly. You think, okay, Gohar is acting different. Yeah, there's nobody like this. I've never seen anybody in Vaishnavism like this. And it's blowing all my concepts. But look at the fruits. Look at the people. Look at the people actually have symptoms that you don't see in Vaishnavism anyway. You don't see it in the Narayan Maharaj group, the ones who are supposed to be so exalted and so high. That's what they think of themselves. But that's their bhakti. They're alone still. They're not with the Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya. They don't even know his mood. Here, what? I don't tell you he delivered people in this life. Gohari's delivering people in this life. Shows you he has the real blessing of the parampara. Why don't you guys say he's a charya? Huh? Why don't you say Gohari's an acharya? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, if I were a neutral party, right, looking at this, I say, well, why isn't Gohari the acharya? He's delivering people at illusion. Look at that Lalita, more bhakti that you see in 1,000 Narayan Rajas who is holding back. They're getting delivered in this life. Why don't you think he's acharya? Why don't you
Well,
think
we
he's
think you are.
this?
We think we know you are, not think we know you are. So,
Well, I'm talking to
but
the
people are
devotees,
saying
trying to
that
get them
that
to
you're a
think
charter.
instead of like that, get
They don't know because they're out there. They're not even coming inside of the vibration. So how are they going? If they don't want to come inside of it, then they can't say, "Well, he's a charya." We can say that because we see it, we feel it, we experience it. So we
yeah,
say that. That's the word we use, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
they can't. They won't say it because they're not like here.
yeah,
It just right doesn't.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying that because maybe one will run across this video in 5 years or five
Oh yeah,
months
yeah. Oh
or
yeah, yeah.
tomorrow
I see what you're saying.
or
Yeah, yeah.
or yeah, yeah, and they listen and they get some like, wow, that may sounds reasonable. I mean, this is the Lord gives me this kind of logic, to see clearly. What I would say is seeing clearly like this. To me, they're not thinking straight, not thinking clearly. They need a little help when they're ready. When they're ready, what? You can't see that we're delivering people. People got bhakti here. We got real devotion. They're making progress. Look, Shama Sundar's testifying. Wow, she's feeling more free, more liberated, more bhakti. And Amy, wow, and everybody's testifying. Tom's puts his 2 cents in there. Lalita laughs like a mad woman. The way Lord Chaitanya was laughing, and Man, why wouldn't you all be here? You know, because any Vaidhi Bhakti who runs across this video in 5 years can see that even these videos will deliver you. We've proven it already. Lita watched 5 videos and was delivered out of illusion without having to even meet the guru. You know? I haven't even met Shama Sundari. Look how much purification she's going through. We don't give her a break. We just relentless purification.
No break, no break. Can we talk about this substance? Why it works like a drug? I don't know. Are you above or you don't experience it? Why are you not talking about those hits in the body?
Why don't we talk about what now?
Like that
Those
this is
hits,
a drug.
those
Like it's a
hits,
drug.
it works like drug. You
Like a
know,
drug?
it's like feeling the whole of body. There are hits, you know.
Yeah.
It's taking you out of this material. It's crazy. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, so
I,
the Vaishnavas, you don't think straight. You know, they what is this? This is real bhakti. It's intoxicating. You know, God, is there any intelligent guru out there that's actually read the books? Any follower has read the books that this bhakti, you're intoxicated by the holy name? What does that look like? It looks like here and nowhere else. You know, it's because this is the narrow gate. This is the door. You know, it's a rare thing. You know, the Lord Chaitanya was a rare incarnation. His devotees were rare. They were only plentiful because he was here. Well, the devotee, when they come here, they bring Lord Chaitanya again. And we have, and we do, and we prove it. We show you right in front of your face. I look right up to the camera, looking right at you, Acharya Dave. Can you hear that I'm talking about you, Radhanath, and Narayam Raj followers prancing around the stage with no bhakti? You know, how long is the emperor gonna be people thinking he's got clothes? Not when the child Gaur Haridas is looking at you and saying, where are your fucking clothes, man? Where are you clothed with ecstatic, drunken, ecstatic love for the name? Not one of you has any of the clothing on. You're in front of my eyes, you're nude. You got no clothing, man. And that is offensive. You are offenders for not being clothed with ecstatic devotion and saying you are. You know, I'm Guru Dev. Yes, you can worship me. No, people shouldn't be doing that. That is an offense. That is a lie. You're worshiping liars and cheaters and deceivers. And I'm just dancing on your hoods right now, that's all, because I ain't under that. I don't stand under that. I don't understand that. I don't stand under illusion. I dance on the illusion. That's what it's all about here. That's Vrindavan. We dancers, right, Lalita? We're starting to dance more. Right there, Amy, we dancing more. You know, you feel like dancing. Tom dances too sometimes.
You stand under the truth. You always stand under the truth. And nothing
Yeah.
but the truth.
Yeah, we stand under the truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, God, and he does. Man, this is all a bunch of words for you demons out there. You put your hand on a Bible and you lie. Fucking liars, you judges are liars. Everybody's a fucking liar in this Maya. Jesus knew it, and all Lord Chaitanya knew it, Nityananda knew it, and Gaur Haridas, Prabhupada knew it. All the real family members know these things. It's one big fucking lie in Maya, man. And all the way up to religion, all the way up into Vaishnava religion. And Prabhupada said, has my approval. You knock the shit out of the Maya now. You knock it out of Vaishnavism. Isn't that what we're doing? No more crap.
Fuck the bullshit. It's time to throw down.
Fucking bullshit. Brave hearts. We got some brave hearts here. Raise your hand. Brave hearts. Can I hear that's right? A hallelujah. Jai Haribo. Not the Shama was it Shama Guri's Haribo. Haribo. No, Haribo. The intoxicated one. Bonnie says you can fly.
where is your bulldog? Because I don't know. Does she disappear, or I blocked her, or I didn't see her?
She's with her master, Johan. She
But
says,
is she present? Because I think I blocked her and I didn't see her since year.
"Oh yeah, I blocked her too. I don't need her." You know, yeah, she
But
can
she was the
watch the.
bulldog.
Yeah, she's the bulldog. Yeah, yeah, bulldog. She didn't last very long, right? She was a bulldog in name only. Don't go away, I'll never leave you. And she left 10, 20 times. I'll never leave you. Just like Judas, right? He
Oh
said
yeah,
to
no,
someone,
the one,
Jesus, I will never leave you.
the one
You
time she
forgot
was
the most important part. She brought a lot of people because she was, yeah.
But the one time, like you were talking about the Judas, and she was all in the comment. I'm not the Judas. I would never be the Judas. But you literally are the Judas. Like but she was so die hard, like saying, I'm not the like I would never, not me. Like but and it was like it's so fake, right? Like, but you totally just did the exact
It
opposite.
works exactly like this. If you
And
are
even
not this one, why you react? Because you feel this way deep inside.
well,
Yes.
even like yeah, like even Johan actually like made me really mad because it's like all those years, Surely Gohar, every class he had was Surely Gohari Das, all humble obeisances to my Guru Maharaj, Surely Gohari Das, the whole
Parahamsa.
spiel. But he would do it all, like throughout his entire class, Guru Maharaj, Surely Gohari Das, and then to turn around and just slam the door in your face and be like, nah, fuck that guy, I don't need him. Like I mean, how do you do 6 years of like literally like just this is the reason for everything is Surely Gohari does. What the heck was he preaching then for 6 years? Like he was this is what he was
He was
preaching. What is he
lying.
preaching now? What is he preaching now? I don't understand. Like I can't, it doesn't, that's not pragmatic, it's not practical, it doesn't make any sense, right? That's not logical. So I don't understand these people. They
Well,
show me a lot.
if you,
They're
yeah,
crap.
this is why, no, when you're not honest, see, he thinks he can go back to Godhead as a Rahu without getting purified down. No, this is all I need. And see, hey, if Johan or your spies, you deliver this message to Johan if he's not watching, but I think he watches because I don't believe people like that. He says, I don't watch. Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, I don't believe bullshitters. Maya's always a bullshit and bullshits him. And that's the thing. Yeah, he cannot admit that it's really inauthentic to sit there for 6 years and glorify your guru and then do what you do like that. That means, and that's why I thought it was kind of weird. Like this guy just doesn't even believe what I say about the worldly stuff, much less then I start to see, like he's speculating on things and all this stuff. And he wants to be the teacher. So he failed the test because he just showed his colors. Oh, actually, you called me out. Okay, I'll go on my own now. I got enough juice now. I can go and do something for a while.
Who is Rahu?
Rahu, Rahu was Rahu. It comes in front of the sun and gives the eclipse. That's why they say it's inauspicious eclipses.
And it's like in the Vedic astrology, Rahu is a planet that's like your karma. It's like where all your karma is. So it's like the bad thing. It's basically a bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, Rahu in the story, there's a story about Rahu. Rahu was sitting at the feast where they're going to get the nectar because the demigods and the demons were churning for on the ocean of milk, and so they churned the nectar. So the demigods, the Lord didn't want the demons to have the nectar because they're just not trustworthy. So he only wanted the demigods to get it, and so he tricked as Mohan Murti, that incarnation of a woman. So he tricked the demons into giving up their share of the nectar. Just like the demons are always trying to trick others, trick the demigods. Well, the Lord is the trickiest of all, and he got them to give up their share of the nectar. And so Rahu was a big cheater. He wanted to drink it anyway. He didn't want to give up his share, and as he's starting to drink it, The Lord saw that he was drinking it, and he got a little bit up to his neck. And the Lord cut his head off so the nectar would not go down into the body. See? And be fully immortal. So only his head is immortal. It's like Johann. He got some of the nectar, but he didn't get the purification, so it can go down and make him. So he's like a Rahu. He got something there. That's why he's got a little ecstasy of some sorts, and oh, Shamasundari, yeah. So yeah, and so it's up in his head. See, he's up here, and so he tries to come in front of the real light here, the real Sangha, and block it with speculations and lies and cheating and all of that, and tries to come up here, but because the sun is more powerful, it dissipates that. See, so he's preaching and I'm preaching. See, he's saying blah, 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 and Gohar is blah, 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 blah also. But whose blah, blah, blah is more powerful? See, that's the thing. See, we done the job, the more purification. He's just the head. He comes and gets dissipated. That's why the eclipse doesn't last long. This eventually passes by.
I was in the middle of all of this. I wanted to bring the Johann, but then I was like, no, I don't want to touch this person. But even materially and spiritually, I will never get it. He's for me like disgusting. His laugh, his appearance, those whole story. There is nothing like serious for me. Sometimes when you are using his example, very often, I am like, why even bring them? He's like disgusting, such a snake. Like all attributes are ugly, and through such a person, when those scriptures are read, it's like, ugh. It's just disgusting, just disgusting. I blocked all of them. Christina, Bulldog, and Johann. That's just uninteresting. I would never connected that they were here. This is like, oof, bleh, awful.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, it's just, you ever see, today I stopped at this in the desert, and there are these vultures, and they were eating dead carcasses. And so I stopped there and I was looking at the vultures, and that's basically what people are doing. They're eating the dead carcasses. Cockroaches. They're eating the death. They're eating death. When you, like, against Guru, against real Vaishnavas, and you hang out with other vultures who are eating death. See, speculation is still death. It's speculation is not alive. It's part of the modes of nature. It's God's shadow. It's the shadow of the truth. See, and they're living on speculations and offenses against. See, that's the fence against the Vaishnavas. So I don't like it either, but I use it for preaching. I mean, it's just try to help the guy. Maybe something will get through and he'll change. So he does his Rahu thing, and we do the real light. Hey, conclusive truth, man. That's where it's at. And so maybe the spies that come here and watch this will get purified first. And they will help. Already, look, Sim is coming now. He's coming here. So after a while, he might get the message. I don't hate Johann. I want to help the guy. In a sense, there's some kind of reflected appreciation for what we do. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come. So eventually, God gets everybody. That's why you see Putana got purified, and so did Kalya, right? See? But he made contact. He continued the contact. I continue the contact with these people because that's how they get purified. If he forgets about Gohari Das, then he will not get purified. This is how he gets. He just keep reminding the guy, keep getting him to rattle.
I can guarantee you that no one's forgetting about you. There's one thing that's not happening is no one's going to forget. you're unforgettable. Let's put it that way. You're very rememberable. You're very yeah.
We're
You're not
trying to get we're trying to get the attention of these other people too. That's why I mentioned their names. What else?
I love that you just said that actually, because I think that really brought it all in a full circle. Because yeah, you do. You mention this all the time, and it's like some people might take that as, oh, he's hating on this person, or he's being very mean. This is a nasty thing to do. Kind of like could be perceived that way, but that's not true. Actually, you keep him in alive in your word, because we know that your word is the word of God, and that it's coming out of your mouth, this vibration. The more you mention him, like let's say you don't mention him and we just forget about him, then when you forget about something, it just dies, it's done. You know what I mean?
It's done. It's finished.
It's finished.
That's how we
You
do
keep
it.
it
Same
alive,
thing.
but
Yeah, I keep the Narayan Raj thing alive too, because they keep looking. And the bottom line is you guys are not who you are. You're not Raganuga Bhaktas. You don't have real attraction. You're lying to yourself, and you're lying to your people who come to you. So you're liars and you're cheaters and deceivers, because you're under those principalities that keep you away from Vrindavan. See? So that's the only way that the light can come through, is it has to shine in the darkness. It's like that verse in Book of John, man. The light shineth in the darkness. It must shine. And the shine is by bringing out the truth. You guys are not who you say you are. You're not Raganuga. You're not spontaneous devotees. Hey, Narayan Raj, you're not a spontaneous devotee. You didn't prove it. You didn't show it. You didn't demonstrate it. And your conclusions stink. They're not good. I show you, man. You're not the real guru. You preach against Lord Chaitanya's mission. How dare you say you're a successor? How dare anybody claim you're a successor? You're all liars, because you're snaky. You're not a real resident of Vrindavan. Can't prove it, can't show it, can't transmit it. We do all of that. The real authority is here. That Lord is working here. Lord Chaitanya is working here. So get off your fucking high horses. You're on a low horse. You're like cockroaches. You got to admit it, So we hang the light out. Yeah, we get the sneers. What's he doing? Yeah, that's proof that you're not enlightened. You don't have Lord Chaitanya's mercy, is because of your attitude. See, that's how we smoked Johan out. Oh, you're not a real devotee. You get a little light, right? A little chastisement.
oh, you just reminded me of an Alice in Wonderland when they say, we're gonna smoke the monster out. We'll smoke the monster out. And you got to smoke them out, get the monster.
The truth smokes them out. That's mercy. Yeah, that's compassion. They could kill, and they might, come around and knock Gohari off bodily. You can't knock me off this pedestal, because I put the real truth on the pedestal. That's the important point. That's what lives forever, is the truth.
They'll have to come through me first. They're not knocking you anywhere. Not that I'm gonna.
You have to come and become my bodyguard. I need.
Yeah, I will. They'll have to come through me first. Nobody's touching you. Can't touch this.
Yeah. Anyway, the bottom line is bhakti, devotion, the real thing, and that's what we do here. It's pretty nice, isn't it? And I think it's getting late for everybody. 2 hours and a half already for an afternoon thing. 3 hours this morning, and 3 or more actually. Okay, so let's call it a break. I'll save my voice a little bit, man. Plus, I'm getting hungry, man. I worked up an appetite on this one here. Yeah. Any last closing words there, Lalita? Or anybody?
I just want to say how much I love you, and that this is so great, and just thank you so much. Sometimes I don't, when you ask for another word, I don't, my brain's so stupid. Like I don't say, well, obviously the last words I want to say is I love you so much and thank you so much, for this, because this is the greatest gift that I've ever, gift. This is everything. A gift isn't even, it's a small word. This is life. You've given me life when I was like a living dead girl, like literally a living dead girl, in this world, in this shitty, smelly, fart-smelling New Jersey. It's like like I live in a bog, and then all of a sudden you just light up my life, light up my world. So that's all. I just want to say thank you and that I love you. That's
Thank you. I feel very fortunate to have the blessings of Vaishnavas here. Yeah. And also, when people go against with the preaching and everything, that's okay too, because that's the blessing in itself. Yeah, whether that's why, this is the great secret of preaching, the real, when you liberate people and the real saving grace thing, people are going to be for you or against you. And you cause them to choose a side, and each one is purifying. This is now the purification really happens for everybody, because those will love you and they have affection for you, and then the others will hate you. But it's all attraction and it's all purifying. Yeah. So that's Bhagavatam. So I like that. In Bali Mirage. Well, anyway, we'll get into another time. I don't want to get too much.
But even Jesus said the same thing, though. So I just want to say, even Jesus said the same exact thing.
Yeah. It's always the same. When deliverance is here, you draw the line. Which side are you on over here? Oh, you hate this thing? Okay, well, good. You're in the darkness. You consider the darkness the light. Okay, no problem. Oh, you really like this? Oh, yeah. You enter the kingdom usually quicker. Even here, you start to feel the transcendental vibration, and enter more and more fully into it here. And the others get purified because that's their way. It's their way of doing it. Okay, adios, amigos. Hasta la vista, baby Krishna. Baby Krishna.
I have no idea what I will do now with all of this. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. What are you going to do with all of this? Let's see. Well,
I
Krishna.
don't know, but it's very sentimental right now. Like Krishna.
Yeah, sentimental. Oh, that's good.
Thank you so much. It was outstanding.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hey, Amy, thank you for coming on there again. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, all right. Yeah. You're going to feel good there, Amy, I bet, huh? You're going to feel like for the rest of the day you got juiced up.
Oh, that's for sure. Oh, definitely. More than juiced up. I'm up to the I'm chock full. I'm chock full of this.
Chock full. All right. That's great, man. Okay, man. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to make some food.